Good morning in the sky. I'm coming. I'm just setting up. Hit the like as you come in. Drop down. Don't be scared. I'll be right back, okay? There's a lot going on. Everybody on talking about the same thing. Yes, it's truly trending. Oh, here it comes. Let me grab my water too, y'all. Y'all drop down. Up. I see y'all up there. Go ahead and drop down and speak. Don't scare. Don't be scared. I got my water. I got my coffee. Now I'm gonna start turning this down. All right. Good morning up to y'all up there in the sky. If you decide you want to jump down and speak, go ahead and speak. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get my gadget going. Because everybody, mama talking about the same thing right now. Okay. I know I don't never have nothing ready, but I'm trying. Good morning, Shady. I'm trying. You know, one thing is trending, and everybody and mama talking about it. Hey, 27 in the sky. So, did y'all hit the like as y'all came in? Let me get to over here. Okay, I think I got my gadget going. Let me see. We turn this down. Okay, I'm gonna start off real slow. Hey, 36 in the sky. Hey, D Spot. Hey, Sonia Waddy. Okay, I can't even get to my thing. I'm trying to get my gadget going. Give me a minute. I got it going now. Okay. Oh no, I don't. I gotta look for my name. What is going on with my? The weather's bad. I had a hard time getting on this morning. Hey, Fish 57. Okay, here I found myself. Okay, because sometimes it be taking me to my old lives. Thank you for the 19 likes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because everybody on talking about the same thing. Good morning, Shady, D Spot, Sonia, Vicetti, Lady Steph, Fifi, D Spot. Somebody speaking to Dobie, and I don't see Dobie in here. But then they got a laughing emoji. That's in the sky. Okay. Y'all like this as y'all come in, slowly but surely, y'all coming in. I'm a messy as a hell, bro. Saying sup. What's up? Sup. So anyway, y'all, thank you for the super sticker. Okay. So anyway, y'all, first I want to start off real slow. Let me put this up here. Okay, let me get this here. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to get it off now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What I want to start off with. First, let me clear this up. Okay? And to all of y'all that's not here right now, I know it's a lot going on. Everybody's on live right now. So if you don't catch this right now, you can catch the replay. I want to say something first about Brianna's chat. Metallic Maniac. Good morning. Debbie, good morning. Blessed day, everyone. Good morning, Debbie. Now, I want to say something about I happened to catch a little bit of Brianna's chat last night. I'm only gonna mention a couple things out of it. It was so long I couldn't watch it all. But I want to reiterate some stuff about what was going on with me and Sir King. Then after this, I'm not gonna talk about it no more. Good morning, Michelle. I'm just not gonna do that anymore. Well, when that subject came up about the karma situation, first let me clear up. I thought it was a dig, and he was gonna come back with another kind of dig in the manner that he always does. Okay. Evidently, I hit a sore spot. Now, when I said the word karma, let me straighten this out because evidently nobody heard the Tracy part. But Paulette said an important part that did happen, how you start screaming and hollering for me to take a comment down. Everybody know I highlight comments at different times than another, okay? Good morning, Hoodoo Head Raps. When I said that, I started off talking about how I felt about how he did Tracy and Tracy's platform. I talked about how he was saying he only wanted to knock her down for 10 days. He didn't want to do 90 days as if he controlled that. And wait a minute, y'all. I didn't even have my sip with y'all yet first. Let me give y'all my sip. Y'all got y'all coffee or y'all water or whatever it is you might be sipping on. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, I didn't get the dance on. I was so busy trying to find stuff. I'm always last minute, y'all. But anyway, so the way he did Tracy to me, from what I hear, since I've been on YouTube, you get ready to flag somebody, you would first email, contact them, whatever way you can get in contact with them, and ask them to remove it. If they don't, because I heard somebody back in the day said that, YouTube wants you to first, see if they can remove it or not, then you start the flagging thing. He gave her no warning at all that he's going to do this. None whatsoever. So that's where the karma thing came in. I said his numbers dropped because of the way he did Tracy. And then the word karma, then it took off from there. And anybody else there seen it, it took off from there. But I thought he was going to come back for a dig, but evidently in his mind, he'd been thinking this all along. He'd been nervous about his platform all along. It was just a dig for me. I mean, like the way he keeps throwing digs at me, that's what it was. But he took it so serious, or evidently I had a spot that he didn't want to be hit. Good morning, Purple Peach. Good morning, sincerely, hey, Lucy. So evidently I had a spot there. I, in no way, shape, or form, talking about nobody's numbers in that kind of way. I'm messing with him because of the way he did Tracy, and I think that was dirty. And then I find out last night that he tried to flag official Dayspot's channel. Way back in October, I'm quite sure he said. And he said it happened after this Amaya thing. Something was going on with somebody named Amaya, trolling thing or something, which I wasn't watching him like that then. Like I said, people give me cliff notes. I may peek, I may not. But anyway, after that, he got flagged. And he flagged him in a false name. So now I'm finding out he's sneaky. He be sitting back and flagging people when they say something about him or play in his audio or video under false names. Now, that right there made me lose a little bit more respect for him because, see, everybody, it's enough room for everybody to eat out here. You don't got to go that far. I don't flag, I don't dox. And one time I accidentally put something up and they called it dox. But the person I put up, didn't trip like that and knew that I really want to understand it. Doxing can be in all kind of way. Now, he said that a D-spot is always disrespectful to him. But I hear it's because when Stanky Baby came on his platform, D-spot immediately started asking questions, a question that Sir King wasn't asking. So he is jealous, and he's sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And he had a good panel going on, which I went over. I also called a late night. Well, I guess the late night in the wee hours of morning, Lady Nika. I just woke up and seen that she also did a video. Okay. And she was saying she can't stand his whining. And I understand now in the past when people were saying how he whine, I get why they were saying that. And he did come up on the back of Brianna and Tracy and Duchess Club panel. He stayed on that panel until he built himself up. And then he went over there and he started doing really good. And his head became big. And from what I hear, he really changed. Good morning, Purple Peach. Yeah, that is hate. I don't know no other hate if it wasn't. He claims he was trying to protect his content, but no, it's the way to protect no content. Good morning, Official D-Spot. I did not know until last night that Sir King was trying to flag you, and you said October 19th. Now that's sneaky. He don't want nobody over here to eat or make it a channel to grow. And he grew fast like you did. That's what it is. He jealous. He grew fast. And then he just became somebody that they say they don't know no more. And you're right, Doug. He do beg for money. Feel free to hit the cash app. Feel free to hit the like. But do you want to talk about me saying hit my like? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to do this. Then he want to do a YouTube for some equipment. So now I wanted to clear that up. I don't know if you just came in D-spot or not, but you was here the whole time yesterday. So basically I was throwing a dig at him for doing Tracy like that because it made her numbers drop because she had to be on her back channel. And I say that's karma yours for, but it was a dig. It wasn't me really trying to keep up nobody's numbers because I know that can be karma for me too. It wasn't about that. And I'm saying that because I kind of think I kind of heard somebody saying that, I shouldn't down nobody's numbers. I don't. It wasn't about that. It was a dig and I thought he could come back with one. But he started all that and everything I hit something. Maybe it was true. Maybe his number was really dropping. I don't really be there like that paying to teach his numbers for real. Maybe it was not. And now I can follow it for real. And I hit a sore spot. And that's what happened. So now, since you said official D spot that his that he was trying to flag you way back in October, I hadn't heard that before. And was this your first time mentioning it? That's questions I'm gonna want to know when I drop my link here for a minute. In a minute, I like to get my little stuff out first when I'm talking about. So anyway, so I called Lady Nika. She did a chat through the middle of the night because I just called this month. Now, evidently, D spot got him shook. Okay. Even Lemon was even on the chat talking about he don't think he want to do a channel now because how stuff go. No, everything don't go like that. You listen to Sir King too much, Lemon. Everybody said they like you. I even said I liked it you and I wish you would do your channel. I don't even just like Sir King. He just tends to make something into nothing. And then he seems to come on here and twist and do everything I say. I'm always part of his commentary, whether my name in the title or not. But I was so glad that Taylor had that piece of video of what I was saying yesterday. But I knew when I saw that to his itinerary, when he said prayers wasted, he's going to be talking about me. Now, I'm glad she had that. And yes, I was kind of leery about her playing more of the video because now he's more sneaky than what I thought since I know he really was over there trying to flag you. Good morning, Prayed Up. Wow, isn't that something? Even if he got upset about you playing that, why not contact you first? You have your email up. You got contact information, or he can jump in your chat and drop his or vice versa. No, he goes straight to flagging. Straight to flagging. No, you're supposed to tell people you take your stuff first down before you do that, unless you just really, really hate him for real. And evidently he does. So that let me see him in another light. So, and I noticed when he got up around the chat and they was trying to bring it up, he didn't want to talk about it. He wanted to talk about what was at hand. Well, you didn't want to talk about what was at hand with me yesterday morning when I was trying to get you to say the other thing about why I offended you. Then you finally come at the comment and about me talking over you. I wasn't talking over you. I was trying to bring you back and trying to deflect and twist. I didn't want to hear all that other stuff you were saying. So that's why, I kept cutting you off because of that, because you couldn't lie your way out of it. I heard that, Jay. Fish, you got more respect for JW than I heard that. I don't got no respect now. Good morning, Manny. That he was trying to do that like that. That is sneaky. He sit back in the cut and just be flagging people channel. So go right ahead if you false flag me, and I know what to do about that too. Okay? And he gets extremely messy. Now, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with him. This is going to be my last day mentioning him because at one point he was mad because nobody wanted to mention him. And I didn't mention him. We had something else going on at the time. I think it was about reading her daughter. And I didn't mention him for a few days because I always would mention him because somebody would even tell me, talked about me, and I come peek or whatever. And so I guess that's why he had to start bringing me up. Okay. But nobody is trying to sabotage his platform. He's doing a good enough job of that on his own. Okay. A very good job of his own. Nobody had to do that. And so when he got successful, he got comfortable enough to be over there doing the most and hitting below the belt in the whole 9 yards. Okay. So anyway, I'm done with him right now. I just wanted to clear that up because that's the part I didn't hear nobody mention. But everybody said what they saw and heard. Everybody was right. Except for everybody didn't get that part about the Tracy part is why I really said the word karma. because of the way you did her, but it was just a dig. I mean, I wasn't trying to be biblical with it. He's talking spiritual realm and all coming, none of that. It was just a YouTube dig, because I don't put God over here, because I know none of this is about God. None of this is of God. Okay. So now I'm gonna move along for that. Okay. This damn first guy, y'all, I heard everybody talking about the video too last night. I never saw this video. So also this morning I was rambling. I went over there and looked at the news report about this young man. Y'all, it just brought me to a very emotional spot of that young man sitting in that car. Them people released them bullets on him when he put his head down. Now they're trying to say he had a self-inflicted wound. They're already starting to bullshit about he probably shot himself. The young man was scared out of his wits. He probably had in his mind that when they pulled him out the car, they're going to go ahead and shoot him or choke him like they did George Floyd. When they took him out the car, they choked that man. You can see that this young man was extremely afraid of getting out that car, no matter who got out first. He talked to Annie on the phone. He was screaming, hollering. He just knew he was going to go. He said, tell him I love him. Y'all, I got so emotional. You know, that was hard to watch. That was very, very hard to watch. You know, but everybody kept saying about the video, good morning, face, Yaya, Cheryl Brown, everybody, D like Bill. Everybody kept talking about the video. I said, let me go see it. Now I know all y'all didn't see it. Some of y'all didn't see it, y'all. I'm just gonna play the audio just a little bit. And I know a lot of y'all did, but a lot of y'all that didn't, when you catch the replay, come here this morning, you're gonna hear a little bit of it. Then you may want to go look at it, but it is heartbreaking, y'all. It is very heartbreaking. And so what I want to know, next thing I'm gonna talk about though, how could somebody fix their mind to do what Bama Girl's doing? I don't get that to save my life. I just would never understand that. Let me turn this up a little bit so we can hear a little boy shouting, just in case y'all didn't hear it. Young man. See, look. He says that used a weapon on himself first. Let me go back. No, that's not true. They already starting this mess. Wait a minute. I want to get back to her saying the boy supposed to have used a weapon on himself. Now, y'all know that ain't true. Y'all know that's not true at all. Why they just constantly doing these young black men like that? I don't care what he's doing. Maybe he's afraid he has to weed the car, whatever the case may be, because they're going to conjure up all kind of stuff. That was no reason to pump on the bullets. If he put his head down and did try to shoot himself and shot it, that wasn't no reason for all those people to start shooting him, that gun at that young man. Because they couldn't risk Gregory potentially hurting anyone else.
Because I don't want to hurt you, man. I don't want to hurt you. None of these officers out here want to hurt you.
For a majority of this 19-minute-long body camera video.
But I'm not going to let y'all see the extra video because maybe some of y'all don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to hear him. This boy was afraid. Oh, my God. Can y'all imagine? Y'all, if it was one of y'all kids, he was really afraid to get out the car for real.
JSO says officers made a traffic stop on Cassat and San Juan Avenue Tuesday night. An officer claims to smell marijuana and takes the driver into custody.
Oh, I just said that.
The video then shows Gregory in the passenger seat.
Hey, don't reach under there. Hey,
oh, look.
Stop reaching. Pull your hands.
Hey, I got to show a little bit.
Let me see your hands.
Gregory appears to make a phone call.
See, he's having a meltdown.
Yeah, he's afraid. So it is what I just said. I said maybe he has the weed, but he probably didn't know how legal. It's got to be legal for a joint or something.
I just want to see your hands with nothing in it. No, I'm not putting my hands up. Kill me.
A canine shows up. The passenger in the back seat gets out.
Y'all, this way part where he put his head in his lap. I'm not gonna show the whole thing.
A gunshot goes off, leading officers to open fire.
Now that's a lot. Me watching this, I did not see or hear a gunshot for him first. He put his head in his lap, y'all, and then they took off shooting him. Good morning, Lady TSD's Irons. Good morning, Tracy's World. Wanda Matthews. I don't know, Wanda. That is what I'm saying. Even if he did shoot himself first with his head down, that means the gun was in his right hand, towards the door. If he decided to shoot himself in the head, what gave him the right to just open up fire like that on that young man? So y'all know they're already starting it by saying he shot himself. They're gonna swoop him down his bullet. His bullet was the main cause of why he got killed. Now I'm gonna move on from that. Bama girl, what is wrong with you? Are you sick? Well, I don't even know why I asked that. Evidently she is. I mean, who does that? Okay, who does that? I don't know how somebody can fix their mind to do that. Now she getting charges pressed against her. Okay. And yesterday I watched Boss Lady New Jersey's video. The video was played of her talking to this young man's mother. The mother did sound like she really didn't know it, but she was pumping up for answers. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what else was weird that we didn't think of it at first. Well, I didn't think of when she first started coming on, and I was on my live too, y'all, when we heard that her godson had just got killed, right? But if your son, or family member, whoever it is, get killed, instead of you running out of the police, running to the hospital, and none of that, she ran to YouTube crying and said, my godson just got killed. See, that's the part I didn't think about. But hindsight, looking back, I'm saying, well, she didn't. If they call and say he just got shot, she ran to YouTube and started sniffing, making up a cry. We don't know if she's crying anyway. She got an avatar. She probably was just behind the scene going, you don't want to make us think that she was crying. Who does that? I'm glad these people pressing charges on her. And go look at Brianna's community board. She got it up there. Let me get to it. The mother then putting that up there. I don't know if all of y'all saw, but just in case y'all didn't know that Brianna had something up there on her community board, you can go see for yourself. But I'm fit to get there right now. I didn't know she had that up until this morning. I caught a little bit of her live, okay? And so I didn't know what was going on with that. But that's a sick mind that does something like that. Did you want money that bad? Were you that desperate for some views that you think that you're going to go viral? And come to find out, the son, allegedly, and I think I got it right, only knew this young man for 2 months. She only knew him 2 months. That was her son's friend. So she called him a godson. And then I hear she got $1,200 donated to her. If that's the case, Bama girl, you need to fork that money over to that family. I don't blame you for trying. I would press charges on you too. I would get any kind of legal case that I can get against you, but because that is wrong. Can y'all imagine grieving and y'all got a nut out here putting up a scam, you a GoFundMe to get money, and you really need that GoFund money to bury your child or whatever, you cremate or whatever, and you got a nut over here saying don't give to the GoFundMe? Did she really think she's going to get away with this? Maybe she didn't think this was going to be nationwide news. Maybe she thought it was just something, that happened in that town and state where she at, city or whatever she at, and that nobody was going to find out. That was stupid, y'all. That's a sick, sick mind. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Trey. Good morning, Tracy World. Let me look at the computer again so I can start speaking. But once he shot himself, and I don't think he really shot himself, Lisa 100. I don't even think he shot himself. Let's see. Bless. It's mighty funny. No, it's funny. I know. I surfed around. I looked at Stanky Baby. She over there talking about Spilly Boy, Duchess Kelly Love, and who else? Who else she hates? Well, she's over there deflecting. Oh, and Rick Reed. I went over there, peeked at it to try to see her last video and see if they even discussing it. Even Sean Bradley got an 8-minute video up talking about when they all was on that Zoom. I thought maybe they're gonna at least be talking about her, saying they didn't know she did this and all that. No, they quiet as a mouse. Okay, y'all. No, ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay, and then Deanna, because I'm surfing around this morning. Now she had a lot early this morning. Got about 4:30, went to the bathroom. You know how you have to wake up sometime, and then I turned my computer and lay back down. I heard her bring up something that we hadn't heard for a long time. Do y'all remember when Bama Girl was talking about she got burnt and almost lost her life from getting burnt? Do y'all remember that? Now, we all remember her about being a funeral owner or mortician or whatever like that. We all remember her about the implants, and then she had to slip up on her computer. This lady tells some horrific graphic lies. Did she have the audacity to get on here and talk and try to drag everybody? No response at all, Tracy's World. Good morning, Ron. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was getting to, y'all. I kept on talking. Just in case y'all didn't see it and wanted, I'm finna go down now so I can read what it says. But your buddy's getting sued. Is that federal when you make up a bogus YouTube? If it ain't, it ought to be. And I wouldn't stop until she got to pay the biggest fine, pay the money back with a fine, probation, jail, or something, because that was just too out of line. That's just too much. Like I say, what kind of mind thinks like that? You didn't even know this boy. You saw it on news like we did and thought, oh, this ain't gonna be nationwide. I can make some money. Well, no, Gummy. No, Gummy. You're wrong. You were wrong, as you see. I'm glad it backfired on you. Okay? I'm glad it backfired on you. Then she what's her name? Abigail is over there allegedly, deleting all the comments. You know what that her aunt was putting over there. But the aunt says she don't care if you're deleting all my comments. I got your address. Now see, this grief is also turning into a little anger because I'm quite sure they said, how dare you use our child for money like that? Y'all know I told y'all the story. I was 6 weeks with my sister, 2 weeks in the hospital and the money and at home on hospice. And I told y'all I wasn't really mentioning that to nobody, Lady Nika, because I know she expect me long enough not to even be trying to bring it up. That was something for me to wait and do, which I did. Because I wasn't going to be on here sniffing and crying. My sister passed. Oh, Lord, have mercy. No. There was no way I was gonna use my real family for money like that, y'all. No, at that point, money is not important. So if this was her real son, for real, if she got children, Gummy over there, Gummy Bammer, whatever your name is, would you have done that like that for your real children? Would you use them for money? Are you serious? Does nobody think about money like that at a point like that? Sharika, good morning. Yeah, no doubt about it. She is Abby lie. Yeah, I never saw nobody lie like that before. This is just ridiculous. Good morning, Madeline. I just spoke to you. Hey, co-host. Good morning, Sonia D. Spot, Tracy's well, Grand Rising. Yeah, I think did I speak to you already? God is Gemini. Y'all, thank you for the diamonds. Y'all forget 224 in here. I hope y'all hitting it like as y'all coming in. I appreciate if you do. Okay, and I just don't know too much what to say about that though. That's just ridiculous. Where your friends? Are they gonna stick with you? How y'all gonna talk y'all way out of this one? How are you guys gonna talk y'all way out of this one? Okay. Then they said Gummy, well, maybe she was trying to swindle it because the implants that she been lying about. Maybe that's what she wanted to do, but no, you need more than 1,200. Well, just how much y'all did anybody see that gun GoFundMe? Did anybody see how much she was trying to raise? Which it doesn't matter how much she was trying. Really, she wasn't supposed to be, doing that in the first place. Now, here's the community post. Let me see. I'm quite sure y'all saw it by now, but I'm gonna read it just in case you need further proof that she's lying. It says, about our family, please don't donate to this lady. His father and mother have been in his life all his life. And see, she lied and said the mama was dead and she raised the baby till he was 2 years old. Then she changed around and said she had him after 2. Then she named all their names. Tawana Butler, this or his parents. She put his names, the parents' names, the grandparents' name, and then she got some pictures of her live and stuff up here. Did everybody go over there, Brianna, to see that? Because I just saw it this morning. If y'all haven't, y'all need to go see it for yourself. If y'all want to see it for yourself, go there and see it for yourself. Brianna is dragging her from her tail. Not a butt, a tail. Because I do believe she got a tail because she's a dog. She's a dog. That's what you call a dog. Yeah, Bama, you're right. Bama line gums, Gummy over there, swindling money, using somebody's hurt and pain. Okay? Using somebody's hurt and pain over there. She probably did because I thought she was the worst scammer, but I guess she passed the baton on over there to Gummy. So Gummy, can get the recognition now as being the biggest scam on here. And you cannot, like people was trying to compare her to Miss Gina. No, you can't compare her to Miss Gina. Because first of all, Miss Gina wasn't doing it on that grand scale. And then you had a crazy lady a couple years ago that was bought to prison, was talking about she was raising money, then couldn't give it to her because her organization didn't allow her to do a GoFundMe, and she didn't know that until after she did the GoFundMe. Okay? So, in other news, I'm gonna mention real quick. Good morning, Bashful. Glad to see you doing well and good. I was in your video, saw your video yesterday. I left you a little message. So I'm glad you're doing great. Good morning, Miss PIZZARO, with all the intel. So good morning, everybody. But anyway, that's a sick, sick mind. Now, I hope everybody keep grabbing her by that tail because, like I said, it's not a butt, it's a tail. Because what human being will do something like that to a family? I mean, she put her GoFundMe out there as soon as it happened. And didn't y'all think that was too quick? Soon as somebody passed within the next hour, you got to GoFundMe up. Okay? Good morning, Toby. Wasn't that too quick in the first place? No, So she gonna get dragged by her tail for a while now. And these people are gonna stick to their guns and they're gonna sue the britches. Well, she can't wear a britch, but they do got those kind of pampers for sick puppies. Where the tail can hang out and wag. So they do have that. So it's something going on in this lady's life that she feel like she had to do it like that, y'all. What is really I just don't know what to say about this. But like I said, I got emotional when I saw a little boy screaming like that. He was afraid to get out that car. He just don't know if that's gonna put his neck down, his knee on his neck. Person scamming a thief, that is dangerous. Exactly, W. Good morning, Stacy. That is just ridiculous. Are you that desperate? Oh, Lord, I'm going to be dropping my link here in a minute. Y'all know I got to get my little 30-minute commentary out of the way. I ain't going to go over this morning. But I don't know, y'all. It's just, I just don't know what to say about it. I kind of just lost words about old Gummy over there. So I'm going to be surfing around to see today is her family over there, her YouTube family, going to be sticking by her with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to go over there and see. Now, I'm going to reiterate. I talked about the Sarkeesian stuff again. I won't be doing it again. I was just wanted to mention one part that didn't get mentioned. The reason why I said karma in the first place, and it was just a dig. It wasn't pooping on his numbers because, see, I can get to the point where it's only 10 people stop liking me. Only 10 or 20 people start seeing me like the way I started off. I don't do that like that. I was doing it as a dig. I'm thinking he gonna come back with something like he did, but he took that serious because I hit a sore spot because evidently I was right. He know he was wrong for doing that to Tracy. You could have contacted her. Y'all talked all the time. You was always on the panel building yourself up. She helped you build your panel along with Brianna and Duchess Kelly Love. You could have contacted and say remove whatever it was before you did that. Now fighting out you behind official D-Spot doing it. He just found out yesterday. That is sneaky. Oh Lord, that's another one. Now I never heard of him. No, he do lie. Let me see. What can I think of? I haven't heard of. I don't know. It ain't nothing I can say. Ain't nothing I can say. I've just been saying I ain't never heard him like that. And one more thing, Tracy, if you're not here and you see this, girl, Juicy Booty trying to build a set back up off of you. I sure hope you don't go for it. He wants to go back and forth with you right now. Yeah, I picked him. He want to go back and forth with you. And so he needs you to start that same thing. Or was he bringing up all of the old stuff using the restaurant, talking about you extra rice and how you left a real friend to go to somebody else, stuff like that. Then he throwing in the power lines as if you built that town and you were part of the power down there and he'll put the power lines and stuff up. That's not a dig, Juicy Booty. I know you want to come back all the way, but do something else. Say something good so I can come back to dragging you, Juicy Booty. You're the only one I used to drag like that. Say something good. Don't come back with all this old stuff. Yeah, Mr. Lola, yeah, he needs some tension over there. That he needs some tension. Okay. And so Sir Key ran, just came and thought about this too, ran off that panel when Miss Olivia was getting ready to ask a question. Okay. Because y'all know she be asking a hard question too. He ran off that panel. Yes, he ran. He ran. He tucked his tail and he ran. So now I didn't dislike him, but now I'm side eyeing him just for him going off on me like that. You know what I'm saying? The way you was over there doing commentary like that on everybody, you actually got mad at the word karma. Well, okay then. Now Fisher D Spot got him pressed. You know what I'm saying? And then let me say, there's a lot of new people coming. Join on YouTube every day. You can rebuild back up. Come on now, Lemon. It wasn't that serious. He did it to himself. Nobody sabotaged him. Nobody at all sabotaged him. I dropped my link if anybody wants to, talk about it. As I know everybody already talked about it, but just in case y'all want to give your opinion over here, are those they didn't know about the community wall. I asked your phone call because I didn't know about it. So I heard them talk about it. The video. I did not know about it. And now I do. Okay, I did not know about that. But then now let me move on a little bit. Heidi is suing Sean Bradley. We already know that. But Juicy Beauty over there saying that he's still gonna respect his NDA. He really think this is a real show. He's still really over there thinking that this is a real show. I can't believe that. Is he really over there still thinking that? Good morning, co-host. Is he
Mm-hmm.
real
She's
thinking?
sick.
Go ahead, baby.
She's sick. She a sick woman. This worse than the GoFundMe that lady did for Lala. Because this child is dead. Bama girl, she got to be sick in the head, man. Something got to be wrong with her, man.
Now, who did? Wait a minute. Did nobody do a GoFundMe for Lala? Did they? Because
Yeah,
Rita didn't want no money. Who did? What I seen, the fake one raised the so-called ransom note for $7,000, but none of her family did that. So, and Rita was saying she
that
didn't
was
want no money,
that
huh?
was some lady who supported Rita,
Uh-huh.
and she did a GoFundMe without Rita knowing about it, and Rita told her to take it down.
Oh,
So this worse
they
than
was
that.
trying to do it, yeah, as a friend to her. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, Rita. They're not friends though. Rita say she was a weirdo.
Oh, well, at least she was sneaky with it because Bama girl, like I said, the young man body wasn't even cold. He had just got shot all up. She immediately ran on YouTube behind the scene,
Oh my
making up a
god!
cry, and since we couldn't see her, they really thought that she was on that cry for real. And
Wait,
everybody really, I was on my live at the time when they came on here talking like that.
yeah,
Remember, we said, oh my God, we're sending prayers. Our godson got killed.
yep.
Yeah.
And I put that post up.
You sure did.
I
She
put that
played with
post up.
all the our feelings did about that young man. She did. She did that. Good morning, Winshanti.
Hey, good morning, Bless. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning.
Well, you can voice your opinion. Good morning, Pink Sugar. Good morning,
Oh,
Eyelash
okay.
Shift.
Fat Babe, she needs to stop. Everything she say from now on is none and void. So you don't want to speak on what Bama done, and it's a dead child. Bama is dead wrong. Why would you come up here and lie to get money? That don't
You
make
know what,
no sense.
she not speaking on it at all. I told you I went over there and looked.
Yeah,
I typed the
I
name in.
see. She not
Yeah.
speaking on it at all. That's why I said that's not newsworthy. So everything else that all the other content creators do is newsworthy, but you don't want to speak on hers. This is important. She sat here and lied, talking about she the godmother. You not no godmother. Then you want to say the mother went on to glory and the daddy was never in his life. Come on now. Who sit up here and conjure up that? The only thing I can figure
What?
is Fat Babe was in on it. She gotta be if she not speaking on it. And then her followers is all in the amen section. Ooh, yeah, yeah, Fat Babe, yeah, don't speak on it. Are y'all serious? Don't
I don't.
speak on it.
But they all got egg on their face. They was all over there pampering her. I mean, she had the whole 10 people. You put 10 people on the stream yard.
Wait,
Everybody up there, sending
Exactly.
her money.
Bama girl said the mama died.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
said the mom
said
was
the
dead.
mama went to glory and that the father was never in the young man's life.
Wait, but that's not. I'm on mute.
She she
Now, this one
lied.
time, you know what? This one time, I don't care what Kiki said about somebody, but he's being calm, good for you.
They
You really
need
had
to
changed. This the
start.
one time I don't care about her talking about that dog over there, because that's what she is. You don't do nobody like that. She just came over here just wagging her tail and just lying. Stanky baby over there swimming around and lying. I don't know what drop I'm doing over there besides
And
on that
people need to
over there
start
trying to
calling
teach
Fat
women.
Babe out on her bullshit.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
indeed.
sorry, Bless. I'm sorry for
No,
cursing,
yeah. Well, I'm
but
saying the
you
same
know,
thing. I'm saying
yeah,
the
they
same
need to
thing.
start calling Fat Babe out. Oh, so now you don't want to discuss it. Oh, now you want to discuss hair. Come on now.
But you the news
You
lady
the
though,
news
right?
lady, right?
Right.
Right.
Well,
But
the news lady over there talking about Shine, Duchess Kelly Love, and
When
Spelly
I
Boy, and
tell
this fake
you,
hair she finna sell.
when I tell you, Bless, I don't want to hear Fat Babe bring your name up in the news. Spill It Boy, Deanna,
none of them.
Rhea. I don't want to hear her bring nobody because you focus on your hair. Remember, that's what you said. You focus. So you won't be reporting on nobody in this sector because you focus, right? You focus on your hair. She needs to stop it.
She really do. So I'm just waiting for them to say something. I don't know if it's because they see. Are they even still fooling with Bama Girl? Have Bama Girl did a video since all that fake crime?
Yeah, she
Have
was faking, and then couldn't nobody even see her because she was behind a black screen.
Yeah,
So
girl,
that crime was faking.
she was like, and everybody was consoling me. I mean, y'all was something. You know, when I got off my live that day, I went over there to look too. I wondered, right? My condolences in there. At this time, we did not know it was a godson.
Right.
That came out later that night or the next day or something like that. But we slowly but surely things started coming out. But she didn't know all the way to yesterday. We found out that she didn't know him at all.
Right. But you know what? I got to give it up to this sector. When I say y'all so undefeated over here, baby, y'all be doing y'all homework. I mean, y'all be investigating. I'll be like, yes, get on it.
And those that don't be investigating gonna come back and report it like I'm gonna do for the ones that just in case some of them didn't see it or didn't hear about it. I'm gonna be right here the next morning that happened, reporting it, tell everybody, and y'all go look for yourself. Like I'm telling now, y'all make sure y'all look at Brianna's community hall for those of y'all that don't be up late, didn't know. Because a lot of new stuff I didn't know yesterday, especially about the part about Sir King trying to flag official D Spot because he's jealous and he thinking everybody trying to sabotage his channel. He don't realize he's sabotaging himself.
Wait, why he
Exactly.
flagged him?
Well, the way D Spot was explaining on Brianna chat last night, they had a live, and it's the live. I don't know how often you go there with somebody like Amaya. I heard the name, I don't know who she is. It was the same day that he said that Amaya stuff went on.
She a
That's the
loudmouth.
night Stanky Baby evidently came up on the panel. Sir King wasn't asking, the right question. So D Spot jumped right in there and started asking questions, like he should have done. I hope I'm explaining right, D Spot, if you still here. He got upset because D Spot asked a question. In other words, he thought D Spot, to me, what I get out of it, he thinking D Spot was trying to run his panel or
Oh, I
something.
remember that. See,
So,
what happened was he was acting like he was scared to ask her questions, and he was taking too long to ask her questions. So D Spot was like, "Okay, well, I got some questions I need to ask her," and that's what he did. He was asking the question that he wanted to ask her, and the audience wanted some questions asked, but Sir King was taking too long. So D Spot was like, "Okay, everybody want to know this." Because I mean, if he on a panel, he have every right to ask her questions.
right, because that's what we do over here. Because I don't mind everybody asking questions. I don't mind the chat. I don't mind people can do their opinion, whatever comments, whatever they want to do on here. But the thing is now, the part now I'm not getting this. So after that, because I got to ask Deepak, then after that, I'm assuming D Spot went and played some of the video or something, and then he wanted to flag him. And I think that's how it went down. Because like I said, it was last night, and I was skipping, trying to catch some of it because it was a long live. The part I didn't catch,
But
yeah.
see, the thing is, you have to read the new YouTube guidelines because D Spot was a part of that live. He was on the panel. So you can't flag him for that because he was a part of that live. So by him playing that live, the audio, he can play the audio. He just can't play the the showing everybody. He can't do that. But he can
Well,
play that audio.
well, you see, I was skeptical yesterday when Taylor came up to play that. I only let it play quite a minute since I know that's what he be sneaking and doing. But then I hear that all I had to do was do the disclaimer and they could play up to 2 minutes of the audio.
Yeah,
And then,
new YouTube sent everybody, all the content creators, an email of the new YouTube guidelines. You can play that, especially if it's a reaction video. You can play the whole live. If it's a reaction video, they can't flag you for that.
and then not only that, he gave me permission to play it. But then when Taylor started playing it, he didn't want to hear it. I told him just go ahead and stop. And then he wanted to run my panel. Well, Paulette said something, and I highlight things sometimes, y'all, and I forget I got it highlighted. I start looking at the chat, and then I go back over here. He starts screaming, "Take it down! Take it down!" Like he's on his panel or something. So right there told me it's more proof to me that he's a total nut. Something going on with him. I'm saying it, Sir King, because at the day I'm done with you. I don't dislike you, but you took this corporate stuff too far. You shouldn't have did that to Tracy. Now you're sitting behind the scene doing sneaky stuff to other people. Good morning, official.
Good morning, Miss
Hey,
Bless. What's up?
good morning, official.
What's
Win,
good, bro?
Shanty, and what's up, Ken? What's up, mods, chatting everybody? How you doing? So, Miss Bless, this is it, and it was a rookie mistake on me. Some part of it because I didn't realize it was 24 minutes. But the only info that I took from it was me and Amaya's voices. The interaction between me and her. Sir King wasn't even on the recording, and I manipulated the sounds. That's why it couldn't get flagged. And he tried for over 32 days to get it. He sent 3 follow-up emails to the Google people asking, "Can I get a response on this? Can I get an update? Why hasn't this video been removed?" And they refused to remove it. So they sent me the information showing with that fake name that he used, like when he tried to flag Tracy. Well, when he did flag Tracy, and it's saying that unfortunately the content is safe and he can't request that I remove it.
And see, and that's true because I see a lot of people will speed stuff up when they play it. So,
Yep.
and it be distorted. But you know what, then? He's been mad at you for a long time. He was very angry to keep being persistent like that.
And
That
this
right
was
there shows
before they
his
even fell
personality
out.
too.
They was
Huh?
cool
This
at
was
this time.
long before we fell out, right? And I mean, don't say we were cool because since that whole situation where I stole the shine when he was interviewing, when he was having his Barbara Walters moment,
Oh yeah,
he's had
okay.
a hatred for me since then.
I remember
Like he
that.
hasn't had it out for me since that time because he said I tried to take him over.
True.
Which he got so many subbies that say the same thing, and I'm gonna address that later. They well he's clout chasing and he's doing it. I don't get this whole clout. I'll take the title if they want me to. I'm a clout
Well, he
chaser. Y'all
called
can play the
Chase.
song. Y'all can play the song every time I walk in the room if you like. It doesn't bother me because I don't know any other way that you can network and grow your channel without being seen and without being heard on these YouTube streets. If I just sit here and I watch the video and I don't respond and I don't comment, how will you ever discover me? Please tell me that.
You know what? He called Chase.
Tell him, Dave.
Everybody knows he built this channel off of Brianna Tracy and Duchess Kelly Love. So that's what I don't understand. He stayed on their channel and they lied and said when he get to 1,000, he's gonna show himself. He never did that.
He even went as
Okay.
far. Well, one of his subbies we even went as far in the comments to say, um, they don't know me from when I was a mod on Triple's page. They know me. People only know me because I be in Sir King's panel. What? When I clearly
That's
already
not
was
true.
monetized when I came over the side, and
You
I was
was.
pushed out of the mukbang side. Like, what is all this? They was dropping all kinds of just the narrative spins and like when stuff go on. I'm gonna tell y'all that listening, y'all already know this, but don't believe none of what you heard. Like, if you ain't see it for yourself, don't believe it. Because now they saying I got kicked out of the mukbang sector because I shaded B Love after she shouted me out and did this and did that. Like, what? Like, the narratives that's coming from this are so corny. Like, I don't know.
Well, you
I don't.
know, You know, I knew of you, D Spot, before you even came over here. I met you, like I keep telling everybody, in the
Sincerely.
mukbang sector through
Mm-hmm.
Sincerely A. Lucy, because I was watching mukbang sector because I was thinking about doing mukbangs. Got over there with Messi. That's how I met you before you even came over, and I believe that's why you actually started visiting my life, because I'm quite sure you saw me over there, speaking and stuff. And that's how I met you. So you was here way before. He don't know the history of nothing really. Oh, y'all, he also brought up me on the mass train days. But didn't he come on here and say he didn't know too much about that? Did he come on here and say that? Am I right or wrong? He said that something about me was falling up behind this. He even brought that up, y'all. And every time somebody give an old week dig, that's what they wanted to bring us up from 2 years ago. Can you hear me, D Spot? I see
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
else is. Oh,
Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
he
you.
even brought that up. But didn't he say that he didn't know too much about that he was new?
I apologize when he talks. I don't really listen. So when I heard him say my name, that was the only time I was listening, and I was live at the same time. Once he stopped talking about me, I logged out. I didn't want him to have my clip on my view. But then I heard that him and Lemon was still discussing it on the panel. They make mention because I said people hit me up behind the scenes. Everybody get hit up. Well, I won't say everybody. I know a lot of people get hit up on Instagram or emails. You receive information, or people just check on you or do whatever. A lot of his members send me messages and check on me. I guess they scared to speak in front of him, but he tried to make it a thing. Oh yeah, and he conspiring behind the scenes, and him and Brianna this and that. The extent of me and Brianna's conversation is, are you going live? Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and go live then. Or where the drama at? Where should I be? And I take it from there. We don't talk about people. If I'm gonna discuss a content creator, I discuss that shit in front of the world so everybody can hear it. I'm not gonna do it behind the scenes. Like,
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
but
But
me and her talking, isn't that the equivalent of Lemon last night said 4 times? Well, me and Sir King talk about it behind the scenes. So I know it's not that he's jealous, because we've talked about that behind the scenes. So why the fuck are y'all talking about me behind the scenes if I'm not supposed to talk to anyone else behind the scenes? Do the same shit that you expect others to do. That fuck shit that they do over there is why I don't respect them. They fucking
that's
pussies.
right.
Like, excuse my language, but
No, that's right, because they can do everything, even with me just doing commentary and saying that his karma was because how he treated Tracy. That's what I start off saying. So I hit something a nerve when I said that, because he know he was wrong when he did that to Tracy. All I said was, you got karma, and it was just a dig, and I wanted to dig back. It wasn't in the manner that he was taking it. I wasn't really trying to down him for his number in no kind of way. I think he's gonna come back with a dig, but evidently he was really mad for real that I said that. I just thought I'd come back and be smart like he normally do, really, and
the
that's how I
last
started
thing
off with the karma.
the
That's
last
how I
thing I'm gonna
started
say
off with
about
the
that
karma
situation,
situation.
sorry, I hear
Huh?
some feedback. It was some feedback. I'm sorry. The last thing I'm gonna say about the situation, I'm gonna drop down back into the comments.
Okay.
He went to these extremes to make sure that he could block me for using content that did not include him or anything at all. It was conversation between me and Amaya, which Amaya went in his chat last night because he used her as an example. He ignored her in comments because he tried to say it, and Amaya didn't thank me when I took up for her when D Spot did this and blah blah blah. Amaya left his chat because he wouldn't acknowledge her in chat. She came and got on my panel last night and discussed the fact that she doesn't have a problem with me. She apologized to Sir King. She doesn't understand why he's still parading her name around, saying that like she owes him something. But he went to the efforts to strike my channel for a conversation me and Amaya were having that had nothing to do with him at all. But he let that trashy pale face boy over there at the borderline pee on a picture that he cried and tried to say was his mother, and he did nothing about it. And continuously plays other videos and stuff of his, and he does nothing about it. But he's out to get
Well,
me. Y'all need to watch the
well,
narratives and the spins. Look through the smoke and see what's really going on.
I heard that him and New Mexico was friends anyway, that they was rolling together. Once everybody found that out, he's
They
been
seem like the
denying it,
type.
and he's denying it right now to
They
this
were
day.
friends long before we knew who he was. That's a fact.
They look like the type.
So,
Computer geeks and little nerds and stuff. They hang out together. I believe it.
yeah, he is somewhat of a nerd also. But so that's the reason why, I wanted to clear up this morning the karma thing. It was because I said Teresa back at channel, she ain't getting her numbers. Now yours falling, that's karma. But I'm doing it in a joking way. I'm picking at him like the way he always pick at me. But he just,
See, I
like
see
I
what
said,
he's
I hit a
doing.
nerve. I hit a nerve.
I
Thank
see
you for
what he's
coming up,
doing.
D-Spot. Huh?
I see what he's doing because see, Tracy was
Yeah,
on fire. She was doing her thing. She was getting her views. Her chat was
right.
popping, and then he cooled her down when he flagged her channel for those 10 days. And that's what he's trying to do, D-Spot. D-Spot popping, his views up, his chat popping. So now he want to flag him for a while so he can lose this momentum that he got. I already see what he's doing. It's not that obvious.
Yeah, but everybody kind of told their story. Everybody was correct except for that part that get mentioned. That was the whole reason why I said that. But like I said, it was just a dig. That's all. I didn't meant for to get that serious to the point where you start talking about you taking prayers back and lied. He went and said that, and Taylor came with the evidence.
That's
You know what I'm
childish.
saying? That's crazy to me. How you going to equate that? The two don't even equal. I wasn't trying to go below the belt. I'm just doing a dig like you do in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, but everybody last night said what they saw. All of it was true. On behind the chat, but we didn't say the part where I originally really said that. I was talking about how he did Tracy dirty, and she the one helped them build that platform along with Brianna and Duchess Kelly Love. But see, they can go over there and drag and do commentary, but they don't want nobody else to do it. Just like D-Spot said, he can talk behind the scenes, but he don't want nobody else to do it.
And that's childish.
Well, I'm not. I'm like I said, I don't hate them. I don't dislike them, but I just think that was foul and unnecessary. It didn't have to go that far. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on here having fun and doing my commentary because I like to do it, and it is messy. I know it's messy. It's gossiping the whole 9 yards, and I'm going to keep doing it because that's what we do. I try not to drag. Sometimes I have to throw a little something in there, but I just be trying to get commentary. And like I explained to D-Spot, you don't got to do nothing to nobody. You don't have to drag nobody. They're going to come at you anyway like QB did. QB sitting over there jealous because of the phone call.
And there's nothing you can do about it, sucker.
Nothing. I dropped the link again if anybody else want to come up and talk. I got a little while. Yes, indeed. But it's just a mess. Back to this Miami girl, like I said, I just don't know how somebody's mind work that. I just can't stand it. I just can't comprehend how do somebody's mind work like that.
She's sick.
Because they selfish.
Wow.
She's sick. You don't.
She is sick in the head.
And I feel like this. You had a lot to say about Lala being missing. I'm talking about
Exactly.
Fly Bum. You had a lot to say about that, and you was talking about Rita, a bad mother, and all of this stuff. But you have a real life story that's a good story, but you don't want to jump on it because that's your YouTube friend. I think
But
that's
they argument is, but Lala wasn't missing. She was laid up. It don't matter.
But we
first of
didn't know
all,
that at the time.
according to
Exactly.
us, she was missing.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
didn't know that at the time. And everybody put whatever, anything they had that may have been personal or we disliked, everybody had put that to the side and was praying for Rita and her daughter.
Everybody.
Exactly.
Except for them.
Her and Juicy
Except for
Boo.
them. And then not only that, when I found out the other day about the young man getting killed right here in my life, somebody started saying it. I don't fool with Bama. I put that aside and sent my condolences.
You sure did.
Because that's real life. That's real. You don't do it like that.
I was on the panel. You sure did.
And if I wasn't gonna be sincere, I would have never said that. Because first of all, I don't play with God. I don't play with prayers. I don't do that, and that's why I always say I don't want to mix this. This is not of God. This gossiping is not.
And
Right.
first
You
of
know what
all,
I'm saying? It has nothing to do with it.
I feel away because you wished that on this lady, on this man, mama. Even though the little boy dead, but you really put the debt spirit on this lady. You said this lady was dead.
Wow. There's
Exactly.
certain things you don't speak it to the atmosphere like that, because basically that's what it is, Kiki. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
wrong.
Don't do that.
And the thing is, it's all for money. You that greed got y'all
Oh,
that
Lord.
caught up.
We all
People
like money,
caught
but I ain't that desperate.
Oh,
I'm not
Jesus.
desperate like that. Like I say, didn't even none of y'all on here even knew what I was going through, because that was my getaway. That's the time of morning, I can come on, and like I said, the one person I was telling everything to, respect me enough, because anybody know not to come out here talking about nobody's family like that, especially if that personal. That's a personal thing. That's a family thing. But I trusted that one person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know that. I wasn't out here trying to get no money, crying. Oh, she died. Oh, she did. I'm
Right,
not gonna
Bree.
do that with my real family.
She wrong. Like that's what is wrong with you? You a grown woman. If y'all so called real life
Right,
friends,
Brianna.
you need
Side
to
is
tell your
wrong.
friend
Yes, she
when they
is.
Exactly.
wrong, and you need to
Exactly,
tell
Brianna.
Pamela that she wrong. You wrong for doing that, and I can't rock with you right now because that's down bad.
So,
So you
so
didn't want to report on her because she's your so-called quote unquote friend on here. That's why you didn't want to do the news and you didn't want to discuss it. This is something important. She tried to scam for money and you didn't want to report on that.
Right,
Everything she say is none and void, and it should be none and void to everybody else. I mean, of
so
course, her followers
yeah.
gonna follow her, but
right,
I'm
Lady
talking about
Fair.
everybody else. It should be none and void.
Okay, now I hear everybody saying that fire is wrong for this and all like this. That's what she has. She done something else other than not speaking on this too, y'all. Also, because
I, I
Brandon just said it.
I
Fire
just feel
also
like
admitted that Bama lied. Oh, fire
Friday.
did. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying. Let me hold on for a minute, Kiki. I'm not trying to overtake, but I'm looking at the chat now and I'm seeing fire also admitted that. Oh, she did. She did a
Oh,
She
video.
admitted that Bama lied.
Be
oh,
dropped from the. Oh, okay. Let me go back up too. Yeah, I see people.
What she say?
Lady T said that.
I
Okay,
think
that's
she
something I'm gonna
just
have to go look
fumbled her
at.
her queen crown. Yes, she did.
I just showed a
She
hand.
fumbled big time.
Oh, okay. I'm always finding out stuff too when I'm live because I did go over there and look. Like I said, I told y'all what she's talking about. The wig that you get love, Billy.
Bree said
What?
drop your link.
Okay. Yeah, I went over there and saw that because I wanted to
Hold on,
know.
hold
From
You
on,
know,
your
Miss.
inquiring
I'm
round
about to
out,
minds
I
wanted to
better
know.
not
I
hear
should have had my
Friday.
cat on.
I'm about to go on
From
mute.
your
I'm about to go listen.
Okay,
from
I
your
need
round
to.
out,
Okay.
I better not hear Friday mention Bless Watkins, Brianna, Deanna. She better not mention none of y'all names. For real, it's none and void. Because
Wow.
you just said that you was it's all about your hair. So you ain't got time for it. So when something else happens in this sector, you better not report on it.
Wow. Good morning, Brianna. I know you're at work,
Hey, good
honey. So
morning,
go quick.
Brianna.
I know
Hey,
you're
how are
at work, so
you?
I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk.
Yeah, well, I'm setting up now. I actually woke up early because I don't know if y'all up, if y'all been up. If you know, I did a live this morning. I'm not trying to plug it, but basically, if you look on my community wall, basically the family came out and admitted they posted a post on Facebook that basically said that Bama is a fraud, and they basically ran down the whole situation, saying that she only known this man since September of this year. She just met this man 2 months ago, and for her to remove his family is despicable. There's also reports that the family has reported this to the police for fraud, and also the news reports. So 5 minutes. So I'm like, so I went live, and I said, not. I said, now that we got proof from the family stating that she do not know this man and that this is fraudulent. What are y'all gonna do? 5 goes live and say everybody want to focus on the fact that Bama lied. So point case. So you know that Bama lied. So you admitting that Bama is a liar. Okay. So then she says she wants to focus on the fact of this young man's this young man lost his life and that she want to agree she want to send prayers to his mother. Okay, so let's just say that we are. That's the point. That's my whole argument. You just confirmed my argument. We want to focus on the fact that this young man was in a brutal, tragic accident or a brutal tragedy, and you want to come up here and talk about some. We should be worried about the family, but you want to skip over the fact that Bama didn't do that, and Bama basically used this tragic situation for money, sympathy, and payola. And then now you want to pray for the man's mother, but according to Bama, the mother is dead. So nothing that you came out here this morning and said help Bama in this situation. In fact, you just nailed her coffin, to be honest. Because
Exactly.
now not everybody talking about from the mother, the father, his people. So and then to be honest, babe, you just fumbled your crown. How you a leader, how you the queen of the nation, but you just sat up there and played in the nation face and sat up there and try to make it seem like we're wrong for giving the family a voice, First of all, let's take it a step further. If you're gonna say, I want to pray for the family, I'm gonna pray for the mother, we need to focus on the fact that this man was brutally murdered. Okay, so why should the family have to stop mourning, stop their investigations, stop organizing marches, stop organizing protests to come deal with somebody who's lying on their family member who just tragically lost their life? They shouldn't even have to come on YouTube and deal with somebody who they don't know. But then you're not even focusing on the fact that this woman has brutally fucked up these people's case by coming online and getting the auntie to come online and speak online without the woman's knowledge. So let's really
Exactly.
talk about all the things that Bama did and how Bama brought this situation to YouTube and how Bama affected these people's life. How Bama how Bama used this situation to tarnish this man's image even further. To try to make it seem like he, you know what, these, as I'm talking, these people could take that video that she still has up and use it as evidence to show that this young man was not actually a pillar of the community, that this young man was not upstanding. They could say, look at him, he ain't had no family, he ain't had nobody that loves him, he was a thug, he was this, he was that. That whole video that she put up, they could use that as evidence against him. And she don't even, so my thing is, what are you trying to say, Five Babe? So, yeah, Five Babe, I'm sorry, but you just lost your crown and you just sealed the nail even further for Bama. But I'm gonna drop off in the chat.
Can I play what she said?
Yeah, who said? What, 2 minutes or
What
3 minutes?
Five Bay said.
But thank you, Brianna, for coming on. You know, Five Bay did show a hand. So now she's over there deflecting, still trying to protect Bama.
Yep.
Exactly.
I can
And
play
like
it if you
somebody
want.
just said, like
And we
somebody
should,
just
and
said,
we are focusing on the young man. We are focusing on. It was y'all over there focusing on protecting this lady, still protecting her after she did the most to the family. Had the
exactly.
auntie on there recording her. She don't know she being recorded, trying to scam money. Y'all didn't even see it was nothing wrong with that. Soon as the boy got shot, she jumped right on
On
YouTube,
the,
straight
yep.
with a GoFundMe. Talking about that's a child. She raping her 2 years old. But even after when the woman first spoke, the Bama still was saying that was her child until too many people start talking about it.
But how in the hell you say that this lady was dead, but the whole time you was talking to the lady and recording her?
She
What kind of
Because
pathetic.
shit is this?
And like
I
somebody
don't get
just
it.
said in your chat, Blast, Bama the one bought the story over here.
Yes, she
He
did.
the one
We
bought the
wouldn't have knew.
story here.
We
We
wouldn't have
don't know
knew
nothing about
anything
this.
of that this
They
morning when
say
she
the
did.
son wasn't in the car.
The only reason that Papa admitted that Bama lied because Bama got caught. No mention to. That's what we saying. We would have never knew that. Then she brought it
Exactly.
over here. Then somebody jumped in my chair right when it was happening that morning, saying her godson just got killed. First they're saying her son. And we went to go watch, and she was over there like it's a fake crying. But Five Bay, you wrong for that too. We
What
all focus on
Brianna
that.
just
You know
said,
what she really trying to do, y'all? What she really trying to do? She trying to twist it because she knows she was wrong.
Brianna just
Over there
said,
protecting
oh,
this
and the
Bama girl
son was never
because
in
she's
the
supposed to
car.
be the news lady. She should have investigated this first, like she says she do. Fact check before you came on here discussing that like that. Now, since we find out the real, you want to pull yourself out of it? Come on, let's just focus on the child.
Miss
Why wouldn't you
Right,
saying that
Miss
then?
Blast.
Miss Bless, do you want to
You
hear this?
see what Brianna just said? She said, oh, and the son was never in the car.
Or he wasn't never dropped off.
Wow.
Wow.
Now let me
And
see
or
the
he was
son.
never dropped off.
The
Wow.
son was never. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. We hearing more and more stuff. That's how
Exactly.
people
She
don't
is
realize how
so
mad this woman's business can come
pathetic.
from. That's right, Voodoo Queen. The woman
And
had to come on and tell everybody she got to go fund me after she telling everybody don't put no money over there.
From what I just heard, what Fabi just said just now, she not commenting on it because everybody who don't like Bama girl is commenting on it. That's
No,
why
that's
she
not
not
true.
saying nothing.
Because
that's
when we
not
really thought
true.
it, we'd comment when we really thought it was her son. Sent prayers. We don't roll with her. We don't just like we don't, and I don't care for her. I don't watch her. I don't know her, but I still sent her some prayers at the time when I really thought she had a son that really got killed.
And you was on live when you did that.
Yeah, somebody came on my live and started saying that. So that's not true. Her haters, whatever you call them, or the ones we don't like, whatever one you want to put it, was sending her prayers. And I put that as the YouTube stuff aside and say, well, I got to pray for her and her family. So that's not true. Thank you, baby. You just don't want nobody to know now. You're a part of this with this Bama girl, because you're deflected. Now, I'm inclined to believe maybe she did have something to do with this scamming of the money part of it.
Probably.
I think something has something to do with that. Because why you don't want to discuss it?
Because we know her and QB is strictly scammers.
Mm-hmm.
Thieves and scammers and pill poppers.
Yeah, and and then she flip on everybody else. Why she still? That's probably why she's still over there protecting Bama. She probably do got something to do with this.
Mm-hmm. So all of them liars and scammers. And then plus Thanksgiving and stuff coming up, Christmas coming up. That's the perfect time to plot and scam.
I think she's waiting on Sean too. She waiting to see what Sean Bradley gonna say.
Yeah, and he ain't saying nothing either. I told y'all he just did an 8-minute, 35-second video. I just saw it this morning. He's talking about that show, that non-existent show.
All right, that is so old. Yeah, she's trying to wait till FB make a move. Fat Baby is a bootlicker.
Well, we know he don't have a heart, and if it comes down to money, he gonna side with Bama girl.
Yes, indeed. Now, and if they keep protecting her about this, that just shows us more about their personality art. You know what I'm saying? And this shows us more how dark they are too. If they actually protect her on this, why can't they come on here live and say that it is disgusting? They disappointed in her. She's wrong. I mean, come out and do that. You would do that with somebody else.
Sure would.
You know what I'm saying? Come out and say all that. So come on and say, well, you can come out and say you're disappointed in her, but I'm still roll with her. You know, we have had to say something about somebody we roll with, say we're disappointed, but we're not kicking them to the curb. At least come and say that. Come say something.
Shit, y'all whoop my ass plenty of times.
Yeah. And let me say this before I go on. Thank you for the 103 likes. Thank you, 305 people watching. Can I get to 150? Thank you. Carry on.
I want to know this. I want to know what happened to that 3,000 that they raised.
What 3,000?
What 3,000?
They had a GoFundMe $6,000, but they raised 3,000. So where is that?
No, her family.
Wasn't that the family?
His family got to go find 6,000 to bury him. But
that's the family.
Yeah, but they was trying to get 6,000. She may have messed it up for him. All I know is from what I hear, allegedly, Bama girl got $1,200 that she needs to send to that $6,000 GoFundMe.
Oh, she
messing them up, telling them don't go send no money over there because she don't have a GoFundMe, knowing that people gonna think, well, maybe they got the same GoFundMe and then don't put no money in it.
I don't know, Bama girl. That's you fucked up.
And I can't. To me, this is just a random child that she picked to try to scam money off of because Christmas coming up. I mean, come on, what else could it be? Brianna said, yeah, I heard Brianna, $1,200.
So she raised $1,200?
But allegedly, this is what I hear, she raised $1,200.
Well, yeah, give that to the mama.
What excuse SB make to distance himself from Bama? He gonna be like, I don't got nothing to do with it, motherfucker. That's what.
No, Bree, they say that's the real family got the $3,000. I thought that was Bama.
I don't know nothing about 3,000. I know the family, got to GoFundMe for 6,000.
Well, they got up to they almost up to 4 now, so that's good. That's good. They getting the money for him to be buried. But this what I was saying the other day, that people need to get insurance on your children and on y'all because.
But you know what, Kiki, I mentioned that yesterday. Some people really can't afford insurance for real. That's probably all kind of reason. And then some of them be thinking, well, I don't need to get no insurance right now. That can be all kind of reason. That's part of life. So I do advise everybody to get some insurance, even if nothing don't happen 50, 60 years. That's, some people really can't afford that $45, $60, whatever. Then I hear they got some cheap
they need to get
5,000 policies, $10 for 5,000 or whatever the case may be. Good morning, Lady Kia.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, panel.
Come on.
Hey, I just wanted to say yes, I am invested in this situation because we wouldn't have never knew about what happened to that young man if it wasn't brought here. So if she, let's put Bama to the side. If she's the news lady, it was brought to the streets, so she was
They-
supposed to report on it. She claimed
Bingo.
that title. She claimed that title so hard. I'm the queen of the news. I'm the news lady. All of that for many years, she has been claiming this news. Even if you took Bama out of it, it's now a story down here in the YouTube streets because it was brought here. That is news. Why is she not talking about it? Regardless if she called Bama a liar or not, it's news. This story should be something that should be shared out. She's supposed to use this as something to be shared out to the world because she's quote unquote the news lady. This is
Mm.
something that she can help with this family and story. If you really wanted to help the family, news lady, why are you not talking about the story itself?
And
Right.
today, Friday, fact check. Why you not doing your fact check? Ain't that what you always say? You fact check today, Friday, right? Well, let's fact check.
Uh-huh.
Come on, do some fact checking.
Did y'all actually hear what she said?
I was in the chat. I was commenting in her chat. For some reason, her mods wasn't there. So we
They
were
sure
talking in her
was
chat.
because that chat was telling her, like, Fat Babe, you wrong. They was telling her about herself.
I think the mods ain't
She
want
was
to drop down because they knew that was a messed up situation.
she
Probably.
she was like she was
And then
like
the thing is, they don't really agree with her, but they scared to say something. I wish I would let anybody on here make me scared of them. Baby, bye.
it was some people in the chat that were saying you need to cut Bama loose. It was some people in the chat saying, you need to address this. She was saying, that's not my problem. The bigger issue is Black Lives Matter. Well, if the bigger issue is Black Lives Matter, why aren't you talking about the story?
Why people always got a good comeback at you when it's something that they need to be saying, but they want to deflect from it.
But
They
what do Black Lives Matter have to do with
talk
this?
about anything but what they should be talking about. She needs to come on here and say something about that. You were wrong. At least say you were wrong, Bama guy. Even if you gotta say you were wrong, I'm still gonna stick with you. Come on here and say something, fact check.
She about to lose a lot of her people, and I think five mods gonna leave her because if your mods ain't dropped down in that chat, and they had a lot of people in that chat, if they didn't drop down, none of them, I think they about to leave.
Some end up coming in, but people weren't getting blocked. That said a lot too. People
And
weren't
that's
getting
right,
blocked.
like great. That's something to think about. She don't want to speak on it because she might have something to expose. You know how they hold stuff in because they be knowing stuff on each other. That could be true.
That's sad, man.
It's all I'm saying. If you the news lady, this is
Yeah,
news that
Nick.
was brought here. You should be talking about it. The story itself. You should be you if you fact check stuff, you should fact check what happened.
You
You should fact check what happened to the situation.
experience.
That young man was on the phone with his mom, and the last thing his mom hear is her son saying he love her and gunshot.
But
That's
Wow.
didn't he
true.
actually shoot himself?
I don't know if he shot himself or not, but
No,
all
I
I
don't
know
think
is
so. I don't
his
think so.
his mom last thing hearing is her son saying he loved her and then gunshots. That's traumatizing for anybody. I'm a mother, and of course I would want to hear my son last words, but I don't want to hear no shooting in the background to know that my son said he loved me and not and he's being killed right after.
Exactly.
That lady is gonna be traumatized for a very long time. She's gonna see
Exactly.
that, hear that every day, every night.
Man,
Yeah.
and that's disgusting that she gonna say that lady went on to glory. Ooh, she
That's
bogus.
dirty. That's some dirty
Ooh,
stuff
she
to say.
dirty.
But Kiki, when I first came on, well, I was talking about what I got to tell my circuit, and I was showing the news video, and you can see in the car where he put his head down, and when he put his head down, we start hearing a lot of gunfire. But they was trying to say he put his head down to shoot himself, but even if that was the case, he wasn't shooting at them. Then they just opened fire. So when you get it, when I go off, you can roll back, or you can just go ahead and just Google the news, and they're showing the whole thing. He's in the car.
So what's his name? Like, what do I look it up as?
Just,
His,
just, just go ahead and let me see what did I Google.
his
Put
name is
I put down Jacksonville, Florida shooting, and it's gonna pop up.
Devontae Gregory.
But that's his name, yeah. But that's the only thing I Googled because I heard everybody talk about it. So I wanted to go, read upon it. I saw it this morning and it had me a little emotional. You probably don't want to see it. It's emotional for a lot of people to see him get shot up like that and cry on the phone to Amy telling everybody he loved him and all this. It was, it is horrific, you guys. Good morning, Miss Pizzaro.
I'm sorry, that was his auntie. That wasn't his mom.
Hey, good morning, Pizzaro.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, Lady Tia. Good morning, girl.
Hey, Miss Pizzaro, what's up?
I came to follow you.
I
I'm
heard
just
what you
saying.
heard. I said, right. Yeah.
I already knew that she was gonna deflect. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Okay, good. Because people was saying they couldn't hear me. Normally, I'm too loud. So I just want to make sure y'all can hear. Because now they saying they could barely hear me these days. But I knew she was gonna go live, and I knew she was gonna deflect from the situation. What's crazy to me is that some of them in Babe Nation, like, are they robots?
How they what? Robots?
Child, because I don't understand they type of logic over there. But she do got more dislikes, just so y'all know. So when y'all see she got more likes than dislikes, I got a screenshot for that, okay? Because she already had a lot of people disliking that video, and I don't know why she thought that her coming out with that explanation that she gave us was a good thing. This is talking about she had everybody thirsting for her. Everybody wanted to try to use her for content and commentary. Talking about she got everybody mad and upset because they've been waiting on her. And the reason why she didn't come at Belma the way that she did Miss Gina is because Miss Gina was her moderator. But my thing with that is, Miss Gina just was your moderator. It's easy for you to just take the moderator stick and block her and move on, right? But Bama is the one that you called the princess. And as my logic, as I thought, ain't the princess is supposed to be the princess of Babe Nation?
Well,
And they broke
that's what she
bread.
claimed.
They broke bread with each other too.
Okay, so how all of a sudden this not none of your business, and that you just want to say mainly focus on the situation at hand? My thing is, you cannot stay, focus on what happened to the boy and not acknowledge what your friend did. The princess of Babe Nation. That's way worse than you just having to moderate. She is the princess of Babe Nation. And then she said, well, y'all know I got to protect my brand. So is you protecting your brand or is you protecting your friend? Which one? Because you do got to choose. You got to pick your brand or your friend. You know Bama lied. You know Bama scam. And you know that story wasn't true. But I
Well,
told y'all, she was silent
she
about the
messed up
whole
her
thing.
own brand.
So they
Yeah.
saying that they found a gun in the car, but that's not even his gun.
Mm-mm.
So did they
But that,
plant a gun on this little dude?
but you know what? That's still not the issue. The point is, they didn't have to shoot that boy up like that because they talking about because he put his head in his lap. He put his head in his lap, Kiki. That's why you got to look at the video, and they opened fire
Yeah,
on
I
him.
stopped it right there because I
Yeah.
went through that.
Yeah, and so whether it was a gun and they had not, and whether he was put his head to shoot himself or not, the thing is, young man is gone. It's going to be a lot of unrest over that. This is nationwide now. They were wrong again. That's what they do, and that's why he was afraid. That boy, you can see he was terrified. He didn't know. He thinking they gonna pull him out, maybe and shoot him anyway. Because he was saying, "Y'all gonna shoot me, shoot me,
But
shoot me," something to that effect. But Stanky Baby over there, ain't nobody tarnishing and doing nothing to her brand. She doing it herself for
she
not
messed her
fact
brand up.
checking like the way she says she do. Fact
No, no,
check
no.
this
She
like you
didn't. She
fact
didn't
everything
say
else.
bless. She
Huh?
didn't say we're tarnishing her brand. She just was saying, I guess, speaking to Babe Nation, if you want to be honest. She just was like, I have to protect my brand, you guys, because she also went into this whole explanation to them as to why she actually hasn't been here and that she so-called been fixing up her website and she been busy with her website. So that's why she was like, if she has to protect her brand, but she had asked Babe Nation for their approval if it's okay if she don't talk about it, but still ended up talking about it. She did talk about the incident with the boy. She just didn't really give. She didn't go in details with it like she's supposed to do as the news lady, like Lady Tia did. Said all she said was that she wanted to send her prayers to the mother and stuff like this. And my thing is, but your friend, the princess of Babe Nation, she said the mother was dead. Why is Babe Nation and you looking over that big major fact? And Bama still got a video up. She said that the boy mom was dead. And then she had some idiot in her comment in that live talking about, oh, the mom was never in his life. He was raised by the grandparent, period. How the hell do you know that? How do you even know that?
They don't know her. They don't know her at all. Grandmama depend. Don't nobody know that lady. That's what I said. That's some sick stuff. That's sick.
Yeah,
that
like
is
how could you
so
sit
sick,
and say, oh, well, the grandmama raised the son, so first of all, the mother is not dead. We're not talking about who raised him. We're talking about Bama saying that the lady dead and so is the daddy. And both of the parents is well alive.
She debunked Bama. She debunked Bama when she said she wanted to see his prayers
If
to the
one of
mother.
them go come on and talk about it. I just want to hear one of them to come on and talk about it. That's what I want to hear.
She
Stop
got
deflecting.
317 dislikes.
Who got three? She had 317 dislikes.
317 dislikes, 294 likes. So the people wasn't feeling that video.
Bye, we not going. We don't want to hear no news from you no more. You are no longer the news lady. If you thought you was, you are not. We not going. You are not no news lady here in this sector. Bye,
She
bitch.
said she not commenting on it because she too
Well, I
busy.
never thought she was the news lady to begin with. I mean, you can't
No.
be a news lady and you biased anyways, and you report half-ass news and you tell half-ass stories and you make up stories and then you pick sides other stories. If you gonna tell the news, you got to be unbiased about it. And to be honest, ain't nobody really out here doing the news and not being biased. Because everybody got a say.
Well, Sherry, she already part of it. But sending the money, they was doing the most. So whether she know it or not, she's already a part of it. Especially now, and she's still over there protecting Bama girl. Go ahead. I want to see some fact checking today from her and old trout mouth over there. And Bama girl, don't somebody said she need to move that video. No, I hope she keep it up. Or maybe somebody already, somebody already got it, so she do take it down because that could be evidence too over there.
Well, Bless, she said she's not going to talk about it just because y'all want her to talk about it.
Yep.
She gets to do what she want to do, and she gets to report on what she want to report on. But Kiki, I'm pretty sure you don't, Kikiana, I'm pretty sure you done got to the part where you was mentioned in the news. So that was important for her to talk about.
Right.
But it wasn't important for her to talk about her princess line and stuff. But it was important for her to let them know also that Kiki was turkey.
What?
I don't think that, Kiki. I don't think that was you.
Wait. First of all, let me clear that up. I was not shaking that ass like a salt shaker. That wasn't me. I was grinding because back then I was a male stripper.
Oh.
I just was being.
You was shaking that
told
ass
everybody
like a
that.
salt shaker, huh?
I wasn't shaking that ass like a salt shaker. That wasn't me. Oh no, man.
I didn't think it was you because they look kind of thin. I didn't think that was you. Then you had on a long wig, then, right?
that's really not me, now.
That's what I'm saying. The video I see somebody with a long wig. I don't see their face, and they got a chair, trekking with a chair.
You was grinding that chair, Kiki.
She said wig on. I was tearing that chair up.
Was you? Okay.
Okay, so listen. My hair, like how my dreads is right here, my dreads was real long. And I was real young in that video. I was like probably 23 or 25, something. I was real young in that video. But that's what they call shaking that ass like a salt shaker.
So
I mean, you weren't shaking it like a salt shaker. You was grinding them hips, though.
I was tearing it down. I was trying to see what's up with this step.
Wait, Kiki, you didn't tell us you was a stripper now.
I did. I said that when I first came on. Before I met my wife, I was wilding. I was like me and my partner. We was dancing, private dancing for women, and they was paying us. And we saw that we was making good money doing it, so we just was doing it.
Miss Bless, get this exclusive. Now, I asked you some questions. Now, what y'all was doing in that private room,
Oh
Kiki?
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. Cause I hear things about when you get private dances. A lot of things be
no, it
going
wasn't
on.
like that. Oh
Oh,
hell no.
okay.
That
So
she said she
you was
like,
the kind of private dancer that when people have a party, they will hire a dancer to come. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
oh,
it was like
they
me,
were
my partner, and a couple of more dudes. Like it just was easy money,
okay. And they would
and we
stick
was young.
the tips down your drawers, but they said you had panties on. Is that?
Oh hell.
I mean, they was doing the most. They say, look at them with them panties. And
I
I'm
mean, that's why I didn't respond to him because once you start making up lies, I'm not gonna respond to you. It's over with. That's why I didn't
oh,
respond.
because I back in the day, there were people that would have parties for and just for women, like like parties for birthdays and like when you get married, you have a
Yes, it
party,
was like for
the
older
bridal
women.
shower and stuff like that. And they
Yeah.
would hire a stripper. I have been to several before back in the day, and boy, they be rolling, they be shaking them hips.
What you was doing, Miss
Oh
Bless?
Lord, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
so
mean,
I
you
understand that.
can't expose me for my own video. Me put my own videos on the internet. How can you expose that? I'm the
Oh,
one that put
okay.
it up there.
That's true. Miss Bless, now I'm gonna ask you a question. When you
What?
was down there in them private dances, did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you put some dollars down the draws?
Well, yeah, it was a party. Yeah, everybody make sure they come with all their little ones, and they be trolling. You go up there, and then they even had a thing where you could smack them on the behind, whip and all this, and then they dance even harder, and then they dance even harder when you put them through dollars down the rim of their drawers. But I ain't never seen nobody in the panties on though. Yeah, that was fun. You never been to a bridal shower like that? Of course I did.
I needed something to make me laugh, Miss Bless. That's what I
Yes.
was.
All this drama going on. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was fun. People would do that. They still do that for bridal shower. But far as it, no, but I never thought neither one was attractive. It was just some fun at a bridal shower.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it
Yeah,
was. It wasn't
I've
nothing,
been
it
before.
wasn't nothing going on, sexual orgies or anything like that. It was just a dance. He came there for however long you hired him for an hour or two or whatever to get their money. And yeah, you would give them tips just like you would go to a strip club or something. That's
Right.
probably what it was. That's how it
Yeah, that's
was.
all we do. It was for older
Yeah,
women, and we'll just do our little private dance and play around
right.
with whipped cream and stuff like I got a video with me playing around with whipped cream on the internet. So that's not
Now, but
TMI,
now, but now,
TMI,
no.
TMI.
did you do a bridal shower? And then you know how sometimes the bride get her last dance before she get married. She sit in the
We
chair
did
and
that. Yeah, we did
yeah,
that
you
too.
did all that too. Oh, you had
Yeah,
it
we
going
did that
on,
too.
huh?
What'd you do with the whipped cream?
I put the whipped cream on the nipples, all on the
But
mouth.
no,
I
we
was,
didn't do. No,
Okay,
we didn't have none.
no.
TMI,
That's so freaky.
TMI.
We
How
didn't
y'all
do it
gonna ask
like
me the
that though,
question and I don't answer it?
Kiki. We didn't do it like that though. Then nobody get no whipped cream and spread
We
all,
freaks.
huh?
We Miss Bless. We was freaks back then. We
Oh,
was
y'all
We
was
young.
free.
change the subject. This is going.
How you gonna bring it up
Okay.
and then saying this is make up your mind?
We know you was scripting for the men. Okay, we know.
Well,
I
that's
don't,
what
I
they
don't,
said.
I don't entertain the children,
I know, but that's what they had. You was stripping for a man. You had a wig on. You had some
and that's
panties
and
on,
that's why I
and
didn't
you,
entertain them.
yeah. And that's why I was thinking, no, that's not him. Because they were saying all that, but then your back was turned. I never saw your face, so I didn't think it was you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
so the
baby
whole
boy,
point
you
is
was grinding that chair. I said, hey, Kiki.
she
Stop
talking about
it.
Kiki instead about what's
But
really
but but
the news.
but it was an innocent thing. I'm glad
Oh,
you
she
said
brought
that
that
because
up. I
they
didn't
made
even
it seem
know
like
that.
it was the worst thing. It was the innocent thing. Then you was a private dancer. Okay, I get it. I
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
not.
Yeah.
It's not really that serious. I owned up to it, so I mean, I'm
But
moving
yeah,
on from it.
Well,
Miss
maybe we
Pizzaro
can
just
hire
brought it up
Kiki.
for
How
a
far?
reason.
Tracy's World says she need a stripper. I need a stripper since I'm getting
I'm
married.
a married man, baby.
Oh, you don't do that no more, huh? Because there's
Okay.
married men still have that kind of job, and their wife don't matter as long as they ain't doing nothing else besides that dancing and
Nah, my wife is nuts.
little
It
dry
ain't
humping,
happening.
and then go on back to the house.
That's just it.
No,
That's
but the
it.
whole point was I brought that up for no reason. Is if you're gonna report the news, that what's hot on the press is this Bama story. That is the news. Spy. What happened with Kiki is a little Kiki. We laughing about it, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, the serious news is what you were supposed to talk about, and you didn't. So you defend
that shows y'all what kind of news lady she really is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, she news on everything on here, everything on here. She been getting the news, but for this. Yes, indeed. So you're right. And if that's the case, she don't want to talk about it because she feel like she's gonna be implicated into something. That just goes to show you she the type of friend. If y'all was somewhere doing something together, and if y'all get busted, she gonna be the first one to run the police because she don't want to be implicated. which we already know that's the kind of stuff she do anyway. We know she's the Chicago snitch, but that's the type of person she is. Then she gonna leave you high and dry for there by yourself to take the charge all by yourself, knowing that she was a part of. If that's the case,
My thing is, if it was any one of, if it was you, Black, me, Rita,
oh, I see somebody down here,
or anybody else, Bree, Tracy, anybody else, she would have been the main one to report on some stuff.
Exactly. She can't wait to call the police. I had never in my life seen somebody call the police as much as that woman there. I just didn't believe in calling the police. I don't understand. Now I'm calling somebody to break in my house.
Her and Tracy run hand in hand with calling that police.
I thought she had a beat because she was the first one I ever saw in here calling the law. Federal, FBI, and all that. I think Tracy was doing it back into retaliation. That's where I saw somebody that go in her first. Yeah, and somebody going in her first. You know, doing it like that. But
nobody should be calling the police. That's why
I don't understand.
Exactly. Nobody should be calling the police.
I know. And good morning, Miss Olivia. But
hey, I just came up with a troll Kiki talking about something. He was a private down.
Yes, Lord.
I'm sorry, Miss Olivia. My hand hit that. Go ahead.
Kiki said, "I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do."
Take that money maker.
So Kiki, did you dance at all parties, like gay parties and all like that too? Because they said that you danced for the men too. Did you? Is that true? Or that another lie?
Only women. I don't have nothing against gay men, but only women. I don't do it. PIZZARO, see the difference. See, I'm not your husband, PIZZARO. Your husband might enjoy that, but I don't.
It's true.
I don't
Somebody
do it.
fall off. Let me drop this link again.
Go find you a man to play with. You are a childish ass woman, and you know what's so crazy about you, Miss PIZZARO? You said your husband took you and your kids out on a date,
Kiki,
and you came back on the fucking internet that same day.
Kiki, we having fun though. Don't go too far left. We just having some fun right now.
It's
no, I don't have fun when you getting on his spread rumors talking about gay shit. And I wasn't. We talking about something else. See, Mr. PIZZARO, insecure ass. She always trying to dig at people when they talking about other stuff. You really need to grow up. Because if your husband took you and your children out on a date and y'all went ate, you would have came on here happy and excited and you would have been feeling good. No, you came on here angry and started more fucking mess because you don't really have a man in real life. You're a loser. You're a weirdo. And fucking kids be screaming and hollering in the background because you get on the internet worrying about each and everybody except your fucking family. Now I'm done with that, Miss Bless.
Oh, okay. Now
did you get it all out? Did you get it all out?
Thank you, Miss. Did you have a fight? Let me see. Somebody say you got into it with you got into it with who? Let me see. Let me go back up. You just got into it with somebody else?
I had a fight with somebody?
No, you got into it when you had another beef on here with somebody else?
No, I don't think. Probably with Heidi. That was it.
Oh, okay. Well, Meek says send her those videos.
I think it's on somebody's channel, Meek. Oh, you know what? I think it's on my old. I don't remember my old YouTube channel. It's on that video.
Well, where they get the video from?
My old YouTube channel.
I mean, okay, so what name do I look up? Like I really want to see.
I forgot what it was.
No, I better go there. You might give an old lady like me a heart attack then. All that trucking you was doing on that chair. I better go there.
Thank you for the men. Just perk something.
Exactly, Lady T.S. And thank you.
What's up, mate?
Man, boo.
What happened to Miss Olivia? Did she drop off?
Yeah.
I did on
I think
purpose.
I
he
think
Okay.
dropped
something wrong with
off.
her phone.
I didn't mean to. I'm gonna drop the link again. That's what I was saying to somebody to drop off.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
her
dropped it
phone
again.
probably was connecting because StreamYard tripping
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Now I remember. Did you make? You just made a video. You got into it with Dwayne, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then that's what somebody was just saying in my chat, and I do kind of remember that video yesterday because I was trying to watch it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it all.
Yeah, bumpy lips keep on bringing my name up. See, people need to go. People need to go to
But
the
see, I
doctor
thought
sometime
people
and get
had
their
the
health
left the
checked
sector and
before they
stuff,
talk
and they
about
were
other
more
people.
focusing on their gaming channel. But
Oh, your gaming channel. Yeah, how's that working out?
Miss Pizzaro, are you trying to fuck or something?
I'm
Just,
trying.
I just want to know.
Whoa.
What do you want? Are you trying to? Are you what you want? Your husband not fucking you right? Like what's up?
Oh, here we go. Miss
right, here we
Pizzaro.
go.
Because
Miss
I'm keep
Pizzaro ain't trying to
ignoring
go
her,
there though.
but
You
she
see,
steady
she not
throwing
even
dig.
commenting on it though, Kiki. She not trying to go there, baby. You see, she not even
I'm
commenting.
just asking. I mean, if you trying to get
Kiki,
something, let me
It's
know.
okay.
Kiki, you got to see
It's
that she's just
fine.
poking, baby. She's just poking, Kiki. You like, well, don't keep on going now.
Yeah,
Come
but
on, don't let nobody keep.
I don't play like I don't fuck with that weird ass ugly bitch. So I don't want to play like that.
Oh no, come on, Kiki.
Oh
Now it ain't
no,
that.
we
It ain't. It ain't
Okay.
that.
mad.
It ain't that going. It ain't like. It ain't that
Don't
serious.
play with me like
You
Okay,
that.
got.
so
Just
get
because your
along with
husband been
each
out there on
other.
You
his hands
gotta
and
let
knees
people just pull
and he
you
don't
on.
take care of you, that don't mean that don't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, somebody
Don't
Obviously,
you
your nigga
see,
mad.
don't never be
Kiki?
home.
She's just antagonizing you, baby. You know, to
And
get a
I'm
kiki out of you.
antagonizing her. We doing it
Just
to
to get
each
a
other.
kiki out of you. You going for it?
We doing it to each
I
other.
thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool too. The
I
way
never
it
was
was
cool.
just now.
See, that's the thing. I'm not cool with catfishes. If you're a grown woman and you scared to show yourself, I would never be cool with you.
And it's all right to throw digs and shade each other
He
right
mad
now,
because
but
he
the
be
name
twerking for
calling
the
don't have to
man.
be
Twerk,
like that.
twerk, 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 twerk.
I mean, Miss Bless, but you can't really tell people how they should respond.
No, I'm not trying to tell you nothing. I'm just saying y'all was playing with each other at first. Well, I thought y'all was
She
playing.
was playing. I don't play with her. I don't even like her.
I'm still
Uh,
is blessed. I'm still is.
Well, how about you go play with your kids
I'm
and
not
stop playing
getting
with
in
grown
my
men?
feelings about it. I'm
If you
not.
want to play, go play
Clearly.
with your kids or your husband. Don't play with another grown man.
Oh.
if
Childish.
you want something to play with,
It's
go and
weird.
find yourself a toy. Anybody here
Right?
old enough
See
to
the
remember that
whole
song?
nerve.
Is anybody here
What song is
old enough
that?
to remember that song? If you want something to play with, go and find yourself a toy. Cause baby, my time is too expensive,
Freak
and
it though.
I'm not a little boy. Anybody here remember that song?
Who sang that?
You wouldn't remember, baby. You weren't born then, I don't believe.
Okay,
It's an old song I used to hear my sisters listen to. They just listen to blues and stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, I just started that when you said you don't play. So I was just wondering if anybody here remember that song from back then. You know, he was just saying his time was too expensive. He's not a little
You
boy.
did. You sang it real good though.
Yeah, I miss and see who in here in my generation remember that song. But
I
anyway,
think I remember
Do
it.
Miss
and
Heat
then they
Wave?
played it for years. They played it for years.
Do Miss Heat Wave know
Okay,
songs
D
like
Dot
that?
remember it. Okay, Cheryl remember it. Everybody know what I was just saying. I can't remember the name of the singer, but he had a lot of songs out.
D-Dot, who is this white lady you
Hey, Debbie.
you put
Hi.
anything up there?
Oh,
I,
hey everyone. Was that Richard Dimplefield that sang that?
I don't know. I can't remember the name, but I know you
It's
remember
Tell
the
It Like
song.
It Is. The song was called Tell It Like It Is because I want to pull it up.
Oh, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Tell
Tell
it,
it like
yeah,
it is.
but who sang it?
Yeah,
Was it?
I don't
Okay.
remember. I don't
All right.
remember.
All
But
right. Thank
I
you.
remember it real good because my older sisters used to play it all the time.
Shan put it in the chat.
Who? Chan. Oh, Chan, you
Okay.
remember that song? Or Aaron Neville? I don't remember, but he had several hits out back then, and my older sisters used to play it all the time. That
Um,
lady Tia heard it too.
he got the one about She's Got Papers on Me.
What?
Yeah, did he sing that too?
Yeah, he's saying that. Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
papers on me.
Yeah, but
Oh.
anyway, They
All
put
right.
me in
Thank
mind.
you.
All right, thanks for coming up. They put me in mind of that. When he said, "Go find you something to play with."
That's when it was the good old music back in those days.
Yeah, that was some good old
Now we
music.
got the
Yeah,
music where we got private dancers and scripting and stuff
girl, the
for the
music back
men.
then, Miss Pizzaro, was nice and sexy. Good music made you feel like a lady. Now the music these days make you feel like you just gotta
I'm
start
still here,
taking your
Miss Black.
clothes off.
I'm listening to this live. I'm still here.
Yeah, it make you feel like you just gotta start taking your clothes off these days. We had good music back then, made us feel like a lady, made us feel sexy and wanted for real, not no booty call. Come
Yep.
on.
Now you got body yada 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 yada.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, we don't got music like that no more. But you know what's funny about that? My parents used to say that too. When I was a little girl, I used to hear the older people say, "Yeah, they just don't do music like they used to." And now I find myself saying that. No, they just don't play music. Each year as the years go on, they just don't do it like they used to.
No,
Because
they
they liked
don't.
it that slow fonts kind of music with Nat King Cole and Generation and stuff. That to them, they would just sing and they would make you think about in the mind something like Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? They just really had
Yeah.
songs like that. So
Their music is more computerized these days. I can't
so
do the
anyway,
computerized music. I have to go back to the old school time.
Madeline Jones said. So Madeline know about that music though back there. Richard Dimplesfield saying she's got papers on me. Yeah. Yeah, Olympians. Yeah, but anyway, y'all made me think of that song. And yeah, you right about that. Linda Ronstadt, y'all, because we just listen to all kind of music, all races of music, y'all. And I like the country music. I like the Johnny Cash and Kenny Rogers. I like some of that, Krista Gale, and all those people back then. I did all kind of
Hmm.
music. But anyway, just had a little fun. She was allowed to play secular music in my grandma's house, gospel only. Oh, we played music, and then when my father got his church and stuff, we still played music, but we still had to
Hmm.
have gospel. We still let us be a teenager, be regular kids coming up. We just employ better. Oh yeah, Lantia. Yes, indeed. Luther Vandross and Anita Baker. Yes, indeed. Yeah. The 90s music. Y'all, that was music back then.
It was
And a
real
lot of
good
people these
too.
days play that kind of music still at their weddings. When they have a wedding, they'll get an old school nice song from back then.
And then they started the trend too on that TikTok website, and a lot of them do a lot of challenges to the old school music too. So it's a good thing, kinda, because people get to go back and listen to that good music and they get to know what real music is instead of them always having their minds being brainwashed with this computerized music and stuff.
Yeah,
So
you just
good
ain't the
music is always will last forever.
same. So y'all finna start reiterating. Anybody on the panel got any last thing they want to say? But Bama girl over there wagging her tail, steady baby don't want to fact check, chop mouth over there talking about that non-existent show. If it's real, kudos. I hope it's successful. I wish everybody success. The lies that I won't be discussing no more, with the Sir King situation, him being sneaky flagging people channels or anything I may have talked about. But what's trending is the Bama girl thing. Of course, that's not going to go away for a while because this boy is nationwide. With young man, this story is nationwide. I think it's going to turn. Well, it's already almost that, like a Floyd George situation. Because he's not going to get justice, because we can just tell by they're already saying that he inflicted a bullet on himself and that's what's killed him. They already got it going, y'all.
No,
Already.
how and they say that's not even his gun. So how in the hell are you gonna shoot himself? They actually giving her cash shots because she said she's not gonna comment on the Bama girl situation,
Wow.
and
How
they
sad is
telling
that?
Pathetic.
her right facts. Like,
Pathetic.
what do you mean?
Wow. Why don't they just send it to the GoFundMe? Wow. You know that all those people over there these days, the new people, they're not the same people that's been over here like 2.5 to 2 years ago. A lot of her people fell off. She got a whole new crew. So they don't know no better. They don't know no history. No, there once in a while I might mention something from back then. Sometimes I hear people saying stuff and they don't really get it correct, but then I don't even get into it and try to correct it. Because don't nobody know, a lot of new people that's been here maybe a year and a half to a year down, they don't even really know anything when they keep trying to bring up TCC. It don't be told right, but I don't say nothing about it, because I know what I'm talking about because I was a part of it, but I don't be wanting to go there. And I'm saying all this to say people need to do they fact checking their history before, because a lot of them come out here and speak on stuff and don't know what they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I just listen to it. I don't ever comment on it. It's not a big deal. You know. So anyway, let me go up here and see if I missed any comments before I get ready to go out. Ron Ivy was mine back music back. Ron Ivy, yeah, the Ivy brothers. I like the damn. Yeah, that's right. I'm telling y'all. If I was young these days, I would go ahead and be an exotic dancer. Now, back then, they looked down on that. It was just the white girls doing that, But then, because it was rumors that they do, especially a strip club, they had rooms back there for private dancing, and then you could do anything the man pay you for and all that kind of stuff. Now it's just exotic dancers. You watch those, you don't let nothing happen to you. It's a job you go to. It's a real job, and then you go home. And you can have a family. It's just a job. Yeah, it was good music back then. So anyway, that's how it is. So anybody want to speak? All right, let me see. What time is it? I got 10 more minutes. I might as well make it to the top of the hour. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If y'all want to talk about these people in here, and I'm going to keep watching y'all through the day. Because I feel like somebody from that side needs to speak on it. I feel like Bama Girl need to come on here and apologize to that family.
She disgusting.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
She is disgusting.
Low down and dirty.
Yeah, she's disgusting, and greed got the best of her. You greedy for money.
And y'all, yeah, for money. I mean, to me, it's like just picking a random child. Just because your son knew it for 2 months, what did they do? Work together or something? You want to start calling your godchild because you hear and she didn't think it could be nationwide? I mean, what was your mind at? What is a mindset? I mean, who thinks like that for real? What kind of mind is that? Who would think to do something like that? Y'all are just ridiculous. Like I said, I can't fathom it. I don't know. I'm having a hard time comprehending that.
She seen the story hit, and it came to her mind, oh, this is how I can get some money. Let me go on here and cry and say that this was my godson. It was a whole plan.
Yes, she probably said, my son know him. Let me come over there and play like don't nobody know who he is. Oh yeah, that's what he did. That's
why it backfired in her face. And I don't feel sorry. I don't feel no sympathy nor no empathy for her because she didn't feel no empathy for the family.
And still don't. I mean, nothing. Had not came over here, apologized, explained herself why, or maybe she thought it was the wrong person. I mean, come say something.
She ain't came over here because she's trying to gather up her life. All she's gonna do is come back. She's gonna try to put on a fake cry. Oh, to her subscribers. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize and all that. I want to hear that.
Don't nobody want to hear all that.
Because she didn't show nobody no empathy. She didn't show Rita no empathy. She didn't show other people soon something break out or a story. She was right there trying to talk about it. Putting people
everybody. Her ass stinky baby over there, y'all. Y'all get ready to start dropping them diamonds. Thank you, everybody that participated in the panel today. Thank you, everybody that participated in the chat today.
Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling the streets. I got a few little running to do right now, but I will be rolling the streets. Miss PIZZARO, you coming on live? Who's coming on live? Put it in the chat. Who's getting ready to come on? Who's coming on live? She's deleting comments before she put the video on private. No remorse. Yeah, deleting all that woman's things because she knows she's wrong. Yes,
I was just over there. I was over there where I was at, and she over there deleting comments and stuff.
That's
well, people already got some people probably already got it screenshotted, got the video saved and everything. Just like Taylor,
She
thank you
just
for that video
deleting. She just
yesterday.
deleting the comments of people telling her, you know, that they understand what she's saying, but they still wanted her to speak on it and you know stuff like that. But you know how it go. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I think D Spot coming on. Lady T said D Spot coming on. Oh yes, it is after 12 where he at, huh? Okay, y'all start getting a diamonds drop. We finna dance our way up on out of here.
All
Okay,
right.
y'all.
Thank you, Miss Bless,
Okay,
for
thank you
having
everybody.
me.
All right, drop
Thank
the
you.
diamonds, y'all. I'm finna give y'all a little. I can't do it like Kiki, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. But I do got it. Still got a little bit of something going on here, y'all. Let's see. Hey y'all, look at my. Did y'all see my community post? When Billy Boy was on there with that ironing board, he had the iron right there. He had some greens in the bowl with tons of onions. He had a plate, I think, of chicken. He rolled off the red carpet, y'all, for Diddy over there for OQB. He rolled off the carpet, you know, and I put it on my community board. I thanked him. And no, I said, well, at least you did show good hospitality, but you never rolled the red carpet off for me, Billy Boy. You never took the ironing board off for me. Y'all, it was hilarious. If anybody missed the lie that he did, I got the picture of my community board, okay? Y'all dropped the diamond. All right, then. Let me have a sip of my water before I get out of here, y'all. I start off the coffee and end it with the water. Yes, indeed. He had a whole ironing board. Y'all have a great day.